Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hurricane HQ, and today we have some breaking news here. So if we actually jump right over to our categorical SPC Outlook for day 3, we have a slight risk for severe weather, and we could possibly be seeing a pretty large squall line forming over there. So before we start this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to never miss the next weather update. So as you can see on the day 3 categorical outlook from the SPC, we have a slight risk here for severe weather, and this is likely to be increased to a possible enhanced risk, whether that be later today or even tomorrow. And as you can see for the day 3, we don't have as much information coming out. All we have is categorical and the probabilistic here. So that's why we are seeing a 15% chance for some severe weather in this region right here. And that is why we have that slight risk in place. Although it's likely that we will be seeing a higher risk for that severe weather inside of it. Let's actually draw a potential enhanced risk right here. This could extend, I would say, just like this. That would be our enhanced, and maybe even a possible moderate risk in the very center. Now, I'm not saying there will be a moderate, nor do I predict it, but I'm not saying a moderate is completely ruled out, as we may be seeing a moderate into the next few days here. And we also, I forgot to mention earlier, we have a 5% risk for severe weather, which expands from, I would even say, Canada down into Kansas and Oklahoma-ish area there. So we'll be looking out for some severe weather in this region. Now here's the severe weather threats here. Now I'm giving the damaging wind threat a moderate risk here. I think the highest risk for in the severe weather event is moderate. Damaging winds, that could be pretty high. Some of those winds possibly gusting over 80 miles per hour through this event. So totally not sure exactly what's going to happen. But again, we could be seeing that squall line with some pretty strong winds behind it. So that's why I'm putting a moderate for that severe weather there. Now, large hail threats, I'm going to give it a low. And the only reason I'm giving this a low, same with the tornado threat, is there's just not enough information out yet. The SPC didn't give out their full outlook, and they won't until tomorrow. So we'll have to wait into tomorrow's update, which I will be posting tomorrow. And then I'll update those chances there. It might remain low, but we'll see. I believe the hail threat will increase, but we'll see as tomorrow comes through. Now, here is this is the Weather Prediction Center's Day 3 excessive rainfall outlook. And as you can see here, we have a slight risk for excessive rainfall. In the same area, we have a slight risk for severe weather. So that does correlate, meaning that we could be seeing very heavy rainfall. And heavy rainfall is definitely a potential problem for some of these areas. So this is just with the severe threat. We could be seeing some flash flooding and heavy rainfall and all the problems that exist with that. And we have that marginal extending around the slight there also. Also, here's our day 3 weather outlook here. So this is what we're going to be seeing on day 3. Our whole weather pattern and weather setup here. So you can see we have a cold front, which is most likely going to be driving the severe weather. This is going to be our upper support and what's going to generate lift. Most likely this cold front here. So that is what's going to be providing lift for these storms. Now we also have a lot of high pressure over here. Some low pressure surrounding that high pressure. Kind of in this pattern here. Some more low pressure. So a lot of low pressure around the U.S., but it's going to be a pretty nice day in the northeast U.S. on day 3. Although definitely a lot of severe weather. You can see in this yellow region is that slight risk. And here is that area that we're going to be seeing the heavy rainfall according to the WPC. So that does correlate that we could be seeing heavy rainfall, especially later. I would say into the second half of the severe weather threat here is where we're going to be seeing the worst of the severe thunderstorms and the worst of that heavy rainfall threats. Whoops. Alright, there we go. So here is my convective setup. Now this is my forecast. Now, instability, I'm upping those chances to the extreme tab here because we're going to be seeing Cape values into 5,000 plus there. That is getting into major tornado outbreak type Cape there. So we have to be looking out because we have a ton of instability on the atmosphere. And I will show the map in just a few moments. But if we move over to shear here, I'm giving it a high. We're going to be seeing a lot of wind shear, especially in these storms. So that would definitely drive that severe weather, that wind shear. Remember, wind shear is great for severe thunderstorms, but bad for tropical weather, as in hurricanes and tropical storms. But yeah, in this case, it's perfect for severe weather here. And we could be seeing severe weather starting to fire up. Upper support, giving it a moderate to high-ish, I would say. I was kind of on the border there, but I'm giving it moderate to high. And the overall threat, I'm putting it in the dead center of high here. I would up those chances, but I'm thinking a high chance might go up a little bit depending on what the SPC says tomorrow. But I think we're going to be seeing a high chance overall. Now here is our surface-based Cape model here. You can see the southeast is just exploding with unstable air. But you can see we're going to be seeing a lot of unstable air up here starting to form. And if we go into the next few frames, you can see that's just going to get worse. Max 5,700 Cape. That is almost 6,000 joules per kilogram there. So that is just really bad. And we could be seeing this driving our storms. Now here's our wind shear in knots here. So we're going to be seeing a lot of wind shear with these storms and driving these severe thunderstorms, especially over here. And just overall, we're going to be seeing a lot of wind shear. So that will help drive our systems. Now it's not extreme at the moment, but we'll see what the weather models say as we get into tomorrow and the day of. So now let's take a look at some high resolution products here. This is what we're going to be seeing on Thursday and how this setup is going to be looking now. Right here, I'm going to be using the HV3 high res. Now this model doesn't go all the way out to see exactly what's going to happen, but I want to show you what's going to be happening in the early moments of it. So if we move on here, you can see we're going to start to see a few storm cells starting to pop up here. And that's just going to get more widespread, possibly starting to form a line here. And I would actually say over here, it's going to just form from here all the way into here. We're going to be seeing a line with the strongest part being on this area. So a line is probably going to form. And that's as far as the model goes out. But here, this is what the Euro is going to be showing. Since the Euro is one of the only models that really does go out that far, or in the GFS and stuff. But you can see right here, we are going to be seeing a line right here. This is going to be that line we have to watch. A severe line of storms right here. And right there, look at that. You could possibly be bowing right there. So we could be seeing a bow echo or something like that. But the storm could be bowing there. And that would just drive that heavy or the strong wind threat behind it here. So especially if you're behind this, you have to be watching out. I'd say all of this area, you got to be watching out for some heavy winds and strong winds. And eventually would die out, but it does get pretty strong Thursday night. Now here's our convective mode. Now what kind of thunderstorms you're going to be seeing. Now we're going to be seeing linear storms. Linear storms are basically squall lines here. You can see we're going to be seeing the potential for large hail, flooding, damaging wind, and a few isolated tornadoes. Now, you may be seeing large hail and isolated tornadoes and be wondering, hey, why didn't I put that on my chart? Well, the reason is it's a bit far out, and this could still change type of thunderstorms, but mostly it's going to remain linear here. Maybe a few pulse or multi-cell, but mostly linear storms, so we have to be looking out for. And I will update everything in the next update, which will be tomorrow. Or I would say early in the morning tomorrow, so you can expect my video probably before afternoon tomorrow. So I'll update everyone on the latest information there. And this is what I'm going to be giving it, a 6 out of 10 here. This is my chance of basically what's going to be happening, the threat. I'm putting a 6 out of 10 chance here. Overall, I'm thinking they're going to update this to enhanced as we go into tomorrow, and we could be seeing pretty bad storms. So that's why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Might have to update this to a 7 or 8 out of 10 as the SPC looks through different things. But right now, all I'm really looking at is a 6 out of 10. So that's mostly what's going to be happening with the system. If anyone does have any further comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer them as soon as possible there. And I will be posting another video tomorrow on this to update everyone on what's going to be happening and with better information and everything like that, and maybe even some more models as we get better model runs coming in and stuff like that. So tomorrow we'll get a more full forecast of what's going to be happening. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching this. And a quick little announcement, I will be posting videos every single day now, including tropical updates and some local weather. Since I am in the Northeast region, I might post a few local weather videos and stuff. But I'm mostly going to be remaining a U.S. focused channel and talking about some storms in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, mostly focusing on the Atlantic. But yeah, we will be resuming our tropical weather updates. And a quick update on Tropical Storm Claudette. It has officially weakened and is no longer a tropical storm or depression. It is just remnants now, so that's pretty good that we're not going to be seeing any major impacts to Canada or anything like that. So yeah, if anyone does have any further questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell to never miss the next weather update, and have a nice day.